Let's take a look at preparing a balance sheet. The balance sheet is the financial statement that lists a company's financial position on a certain date, usually at the end of the month, a quarter, or a year. To fully understand the balance sheet, we must first examine some basic accounting theory. The assets section of the balance sheet is divided into three components: current assets, property, plant, and equipment, and investments and other assets. Current assets are cash or assets that will be sold, used, or converted to cash within 1 year. Property, plant, and equipment are also known as fixed or long-term assets. These assets will be used by the firm in operation of the business for a period of time longer than a year. Investments and other assets is a category that lists the firm's investments and all other assets. The liability and owner's equity section of the balance sheet lists the current and long-term liabilities incurred by the company, as well as the owner's net worth or claim against the assets of the business. From the accounting equation, it is the difference between the total assets and the total liabilities. Current liabilities and debts are financial obligations of the company that are due to be paid within 1 year. Long-term liabilities are debts and financial obligations of the company that are due to be paid in 1 year or more, or are to be paid out of non-current assets. When a business is organized as a sole proprietorship or partnership, the equity section of the balance sheet is known as owner's equity. The ownership is labeled with the name of the owners or business and the word capital. When the business is a corporation, the equity section of the balance sheet is known as stockholders' equity. The ownership is represented in two categories: capital stock and retained earnings. Don't be overwhelmed by the amount of new terminology associated with financial statements. Start by understanding the function and basic structure of each statement. Then, learn the purpose of each major category. This should help you determine in which category of the statement each component is listed.